Manly, for the well-groomed man of the 90s. Manly gently removes unsightly nose hairs, and because Manly takes the hair from the root, you can go longer between trimmings. Manly's patented lift and yank action gently lifts and yanks the hair from the root. Manly's turbine rotary blades cast a gentle breeze over your face. Manly, for the well-groomed man of the 90s. Sold at fine stores everywhere.
Manly,
Manly, for the well-groomed man of the 90s.
Second attempt. One. Blue's a lucky one.
3, 4, 5, 6.
This is a healthy competition going on here.
7, 8, 9.
You got 9? 10! Yay! You got it! A new world record! Yay! What do you have to say for yourself?
11,
Oh my God.
12,
12, 13,
14,
14,
15,
15,
15.
15. Now, what's your name again?
Alex Kraus,
Alex Kraus from...
Sturgeon, Maine.
Thank you, Alex Kraus. Welcome back to Truth Quest. My name is Aaron Moriarity. I will be your host, and we're going on a quest for truth together. Here we are again, friends. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let me get my glasses on here so I can see. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I can see or not. Well, I hope you can see. And welcome back to Truth Quest. Because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. Alrighty, Aphrodite. Well, we're going through a big storm here. You might already know it. You might be going through it in a part of your part of the country as well. There's a big storm out there, and we're in the epicenter of the Snowmageddon, or the storm Elsa, LC, or whatever that frozen girl's name is. And so a couple days ago, I shoveled the whole driveway. And then, not too long after that, it looked like I didn't touch anything. We've gotten over 30 inches, I think 32.2 or 33.2 inches. It's just crazy. And me and my daughter shoveled it again, and then we needed to shovel it again. It's like, so here's what it looked like, just so you know, a picture I took this morning. And it was all cleared the night before. And then nature happened again. And I was telling my daughter, she's trying to tell me that this was some big storm, and I said, this reminds me of the Great Storm of 75. And you can see part of my car. Let's see, where is this? Here, right over here. Right over here, you can see part of the black car. It's completely under a snowbank here. The drift is over the top of the railing. You can't see the penguin. I have a snow penguin. There's no way to see it. And it's just crazy. So if you were around in Mound, Minnesota, the Great Storm of 75, that was several states too, several days. I delivered papers in a mess like this in 1975, the Great Storm of 75. And 20 some inches, not as much as this, but yeah, wow. Snowmageddon, they're calling it. Oh, and it looks like, oops, Cap 78 Pack Peggy Dancer, she's one of our Ultramods, says, these storms are horrific. Please stay safe and warm and beware of the high winds and dangers. Yes, I haven't been outside except to shovel. And so that's that. Look at that. Oh, man. And that, I'm telling you, there's a big difference between 1975, me shoveling in 75, and me shoveling in 2026. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference there. All right, well, let's cruise on over to Chatlandia and find out who is all over there chatting about, shall we? We just saw one of them. Well, let's go over and see the rest of them. Chatlandia, crazy little spot on the intranet. And first up here, it's Catherine Weiss. That's Weiss123. She's one of our Ultramods. She says, hi, Aaron. And then she says, I'll be over on YouTube tonight. Okay. Okay. Over on YouTube tonight. Then she also says, hi, Peggy. And then over on YouTube, I said, hi, Kathy. And then I said, hi, Kathy, over on Rumble. And then I said, okay, to Kathy. Going to be on YouTube tonight. And then Kathy says, hi, Aaron, over on YouTube. Then I went over to the portrait version on YouTube, and I said, hello, Truth Questers. And then Cap 78 Pack, Peggy Dancer, another one of our Ultramods, says, I'll be here tonight. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Weiss123. All right. That's awesome. And then, oh, Peggy's over there on Rumble, or YouTube too. Oh, I get so confused. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Catherine Weiss. I'll be on Rumble. And she gives a little heart. And Kathy says, hi, Peggy. Then I said, hi, Peggy. And look who else is here. It's my old classmate. It's at the BK. BK is back. Hello and greetings to all that quest for truth. Awesome. Good to see you here, buddy. And then Catherine Weiss says, hi, Aaron. And I said, as Hot Games and Puzzles, hi, the BK. And Chronoviewer says, hello, Aaron, our good time friend, long-time friend, Chronoviewer. And then the BK says, Aaron. I guess there's that video of that guy, that substitute teacher, or the first day of teaching. Gets everyone's name wrong and blames all the kids. That's not a good way to be a teacher, you know. Skylark's here. Greetings, fellow Truth Questers, he says. And then Kathy says, hi, at the BK. And Cap 78 Pack says, hey there, Chronoviewer, glad you could join us tonight. Hi, Skylark74. And then Kathy says, hi, Chronoviewer. Then I said, hi, Skylark74. Hi, Chronoviewer. Hey, and guess what? My keyboard's miraculously working again. So it's thanking my lucky stars for that. Thank you, my lucky stars. And Paige Coffee 8090 says, you too. Well, hello, Paige. Good to see you here. And then Skylark74 says, hello, Catherine. Hello, Peggy. Hello, Chronoviewer. Hello, Aaron. Don't we have a nice group here? And then Chronoviewer says, Hello, Cap. Cap 78 pack. Hello, Skylark. Hello, Skylark 74. And Kathy puts this out. Please like and share this video with your friends, family, and social media. Hit the old thumbs up because it helps the old algorithm, the algo beat. And it also, it's like hitchhiking. I mean, people don't hitchhike anymore, but we did back in the 70s and 80s. At least I did a few times. And it was always interesting. Very interesting. A little dangerous these days. Catherine Weiss says, hi, Skylark74. Maybe it wouldn't be dangerous if you got the right person to pick you up. And we saw this before. These storms are horrific. Please stay safe and warm and beware of the high winds and dangers and that big snow monster like on the Rudolph show. Winter Warlock, I guess. Skylark74 says, I've been driving in it for at least 6 hours today. Oh my God, goodness. That's, well, boy, stay safe. Safe in my den at my desktop now. Not as severe in the Tennessee Valley. Oh, you lucky ducky. 33 inches. We got 33.2. Can't forget that 0.2. That's very, very important. Because that's the last part you got to shovel. That's tough. And then the BK says, hey, KW. And then Skylark says, I'm now safe and secure sitting at my citadel of ineptitude. Maybe you could call it your headquarters for awesomeness. Always talk about yourself good. Don't talk badly about yourself because your mind hears that and you're programming yourself. So I hear. That's what I heard. And then Cap 78 Pack says it was bad here Saturday through this AM. Oh yeah, it's been bad here too. So bad. And Cap 78 Pack says glad you are home and safe, Skylark 74. And then Skylark 74 says, yes, 51 years does make a difference. I was 20 years old then. Oh, really? I wasn't 20. I was younger than that. I was still doing my paper route. And boy, I was like Superman paper boy because I know, neither rain, sleet, or snow, nor night or day. That's the mailman's creed, but I took that up. And I wanted to be paper boy of the year. Never made it. I wanted to be paper boy of the year. So I made it happen. I had to use a sled. I had to pull. The cart wouldn't go because there was drifts 4 feet, 5 feet high. And there was no cars on the road, no plows yet. And yeah, that was tough. That was a tough thing to do. And so, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I was born in 62. Actually, my birthday is coming up in 5 days. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The Cap 78 Pack says, show number 245. Congratulations, Aaron. Yes, well, thank you very much. Look at that. She's got a celebration going on there. Well, thank you very much. Yes. And Cap 78 Pack, 745. Sorry. Oh, 245. That's okay. I think I read it right. No worries. No worries. The reasons we make mistakes is just because we are human. And that's what humans do best. We make mistakes, but then we learn, and then everything gets better. Alrighty, Aphrodite. Well, I think we're all done with Chatlandia for now. And the chat, of course, will be on the screen as you can see it right here. So if you're curious what the chat's saying and you're not looking at the live chat, then you can see that even after, because the chats all disappear nowadays. Into the ether. No one knows where they go. So let's go over to Facebook, Land of Zuckers, and we got our good friend Slim Jim Phantom of the Stray Cats, and he's going to talk about an early rock and roller I listened to as well, and that is Johnny Burnett and his rock and roll trio. And I got some more interesting facts about this group after we listened to Slim Jim Phantom talk about Johnny Burnett and his rock and roll trio.
If you love rockabilly, you owe these guys. Johnny Burnett and the Rock and Roll Trio. Johnny Burnett, Dorsey Burnett, Paul Burleson. Hank Garland might have played guitar on some of them. Joe Mathis might have played guitar on some of them. That's part of the legend. Rockabilly Boogie, Baby Blue Eyes, Honey Hush, Train Kept a Rolling, Lonesome Train. You could go on and on. They had the best and wildest songs. They scared everybody in 1956. They were the wildest cats in town. One of the most influential bands of all time. I think they rewrote the book on rockabilly in many ways. Check them out. Johnny Burnett and the Rock and Roll Trio. If you love rockabilly, you...
So Johnny Burnett and his rock and roll trio, yes, they actually... they lived in the same housing area low-income area where Elvis lived. And they were incredible. Train Kept a Rolling. Lots of really cool songs, but they were also classmates, and it was either Johnny Burnett or his brother Dorsey Burnett, who was the guitar player in the band, who worked at Crown Electric with Elvis. Elvis worked at Crown Electric. He was a truck driver. But one of the Burnetts worked there, and I guess and Elvis was going to school. He was going to go to school to be an electrician. But fate had different plans for him. He kept driving by the Sun Records studio trying to work up the nerve to go in there and to cut a record. He finally did. And Sam Phillips noted, he said, "Wow, Crown Electric's really doing a lot of business around here. I see the truck everywhere." It was just Elvis trying to work up the guts to go in there. So thanks, Slim Jim Phantom. That's incredible. Yeah, the rock and his rock and roll trio. Yes. Oh, what the heck happened there? We're going backwards, folks. We are going backwards, and we're skipping around a little bit. Oh, well, this is... How did we get back here? Decorated the pantry with a pantry. Look at that. How do you like that? How do you like that? Here's a Skinny Bob. Alien Mystery.
In 2011, an anonymous YouTube user named Ivan0135 uploaded eerie clips of a thin alien with a large head and big black eyes, later nicknamed Skinny Bob, claiming that they were leaked from secret 1960s KGB archives. The footage has never been verified, and while many believe that it's likely CGI or a hoax, no creator has ever come forward, keeping this a mystery. In 2011, an anonymous YouTube user named Ivan01...
CGI didn't exist in 2011. So it's not CGI, dude. I verified it. To me, it's verified. And look at this, the Pontiac Banshee. It was a show car, a dream car that they should have built. But here it is. Look at that thing. Wow. Banshee. Pontiac Banshee, the car they should have built. Would have taken sales away from Corvette, but Corvette always sells every single car they build. So it would have made more money. More money. And the taillights are very reminiscent of the later Firebird taillights. La 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 la. We already saw that. Wait a minute. UFOs over Air Force Base.
My name is Don Phillips. I was in the United States Air Force and had worked with certain intelligence agencies of the United States government. Prior to my Air Force, prior to joining the Air Force, I worked for the famous Lockheed Skunk Works. Early in the morning, about 1 to 2 a.m., I was staying there on base, and our barracks were at about 8,000 feet. I heard a lot of commotion. You know, at that altitude, sound carries tremendously. And maybe I should get up and take a look. Walked up to the main road up near my office. So when I got within about 50 yards of the 4 or 5 people that were standing there, one being the chief of security, they were looking up in the air, and I said, gee, their heads are all looking at the same direction. Well, I looked up to the west, northwest, and to my amazement, there were lights flashing around the sky, moving at anywhere from what seemed like 2,400 to about 3,800 miles per hour. However, we continued to watch these darting lights go across the sky and stop, absolutely stop, come to a dead stop and reverse in an acute angle, their direction, and then proceed on in they were traveling so fast that you could almost see a pattern left by, if you are computer people, when you move a mouse real quick across the screen, you see a little bit of a tail. Well, that's exactly the way these 6 or 7 craft worked. After 5 minutes of watching these things, they all seemed to group up to the west, northwest, okay? They started to come in on a circle. Just directly east of that is what is known as Area 51. Area 51 is a AEC name, okay? Atomic Energy Commission. What they did was coalesce and started rotating in a circle, and then they disappeared. Well, I thought, gee, this is something that we have to keep quiet. That was verified by the chief of security. But we waited there and talked it over for a little bit. It seemed like, I think it was an hour. Then came the radar people from the scopes, which were at 10,000 plus feet, came down for their dinner at 2 o'clock in the morning. And the first person off the bus was a good friend of mine, Anthony Kesar. He said, he was white as a sheet. And he says, did you see that? Yeah, we all said, yeah, it was a nice display. What a show. He says, we documented them on radar. And he says, we didn't give them clearance. The standing order was let them fly through the radar beam. He says, we documented 6 to 7 UFOs. Now, we don't know who was guiding those, but they were certainly intelligent. And we don't know where they landed because they coalesced and disappeared. My name is Don Phillips.
Now, that's an interesting, credible source, right? And this is a Q post 3,799, January 28th, 2020, in the last group that Q posted. You didn't think we highlighted Epstein for no reason, did you? Those who were once protected are no longer. Timing is everything. Hunters become prey. Q. Yeah, Q is very instrumental in bringing about truth. Pfizer tried to kill us. They tried to sterilize us, Dr. Naomi Wolf. They killed the babies and they knew it. They poisoned the breast milk and they knew it. They lowered the sperm count and they knew it. This is satanic on a massive level. They knew they were doing this. Yes, knowingly. Knowingly. That's what Q kept saying. Knowingly. Traveling 3 billion miles in 9 years will bring you this stunning view of Pluto's frozen mountains. Or you just come to Door County and see some frozen mountains up here. Wouldn't take you as long. Anna Paulina Luna. Attention, pedophiles. Now, according to our new state law in Florida, if you rape a child, you will be put to death. Keep your hands off our children. Yes, childhood is sacred. Leave those children alone. And look at this. This is a real photo of astronaut Russell Schweikart holding a 70 millimeter Hasselblad, wearing a suit that had never been tested in open space until this very moment. Oh, brave guy. Did they tell him that? Oh, by the way, the thing you're putting on, never tested. You're testing it now, buddy. That's why we give you the big bucks. U.S. federal courts have declared the flu vaccine can cause Guillain-Barré syndrome and many other maladies. Shots make you shot. Also, pills cause ills. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced that the U.S. has cut all aid to Somalia. Bravo. And look at this. Largest ever radio map of the sky reveals 13.7 million invisible objects like these. Look at those. Oh, wow. Well, that's interdasting, isn't it? I have to say. This is why Islam is the problem in the U.S. Nick Shirley is interviewing this guy. If the U.S. got in a war with a Muslim country, who would you defend? Muslim. Our Muslim brothers. Surely, not America? Muslim. We would not defend America. Then get out. Get the heck out. We don't want you. We don't need you. You go where you want to be. You don't want to be here. You don't even want to defend it. Breaking. A wanted fugitive who was just killed by Dallas SWAT officers was Representative Jasmine Crockett's security. Oh, holy crap. What kind of people does Crockett surround herself with? Well, we know now. Mike King used aliases publicly and was killed after a standoff with Dallas police SWAT officers where he pulled a gun on them. Absolutely insane. Yeah, you don't do that. That's a mistake you only make once, I guess. We choose to offend leftists with memes, not because it's easy, but because it is fun. Yes, very fun. My boss asked me why I only get sick on work days. I said it must be my weekend immune system. Weekend immune system. I like that. And that's from PSR8M. Thanks for putting that out there. Verdict reached in the first ever federal Antifa terrorism trial over the Texas ICE ambush where an officer was shot in the neck. All cell members were found guilty. Guilty. Remember when they tried to tell you Antifa was just an idea? It wasn't anything? Yeah, right. Well, they're killing people. They're shooting people in the neck now. And they're bad hombres. Bad hombres. And here is that storm. March 14th, 2026, 4 p.m. A historic winter storm tonight through Monday will bring major to extreme impacts to northern Wisconsin. Expect dangerous or impossible travel. There's no travel. You can't travel. It's not advised these few days. And so, yeah, there it is. If Congress can't pass a bill that 80% of the people agree with, what does that say about Congress? It says they suck banana peels. I wonder why Democrat only wins where voter ID isn't mandatory. Gee, I wonder why that happens to be. You want a gold DeLorean? Well, they only made 3 of them, and this is one of them right here in the UK. No, it's in Massachusetts. Gold-plated. Can you believe it? I like it better silver, actually. Yeah. Good question. Oh, look at the Cecil Turtle, born March 15th, 1941. You might have seen him with Bugs Bunny and the tortoise and the hare. Happy 85th birthday to Cecil the Turtle. Great animation, I'd say. Great animation. A 9-year bump on Hillary Rotten Clinton. Oh, this is why women live longer than men. Oh, yeah. We got it. No problem. We're right down here. Can't you see us? We'll catch it. Come on. Wow. What do you think's going to happen? Oh man. Oh gosh. And did you know this? On this date, 1976, was yesterday, Kiss released the album Destroyer. I did a drawing of that album in high school. It's a great album cover. And look at this, 31 inches. This is potential snowfall. We got 33.2. But look, it's the highest in the area. Look at this. We were blessed with the most of anybody. Yay. And I have a snowblower, but it's very narrow. It's very small. And it mostly just shoots the snow up so the wind can put it right in your face. That's what it does. Shovels work better. And there is the first morning of the Snowmageddon. Look at that. Oh, that was nothing compared to what was to come. Nothing. Completely Sweet, great song by Eddie Cochran. Nobody is rocking like Eddie Cochran. Homage, America's Eddie Cochran, 1938 to 1960. Great entertainer. AOC vows to only use lowercase letters to fight capitalism. Well, she's a very smart person to do that. Very smart. She's so smart, they called her Smart Alec in school. Think about that. And here's more of the storm stuff that was all coming 6 to 10 inches. It was like, well, we didn't know that we'd be the worst dumped on. Look at that. Wow. Oh, what's this? Officer, I'm telling you, speed is relative. That's an Einstein look-alike. Oh, look at this. Oh, lucky guy. A 99-year-old dad and his 80-year-old son cash in on a never-before-used free oyster guarantee at Alabama restaurant. Free oysters to any man 80 years old, accompanied by his father. They did it. The place is going to go broke now. Hey, wait a minute. How many times can they do that? They could go there every day. Oh, you'll get your fill of oysters there. Be careful what you promise, what you put in writing, because you might have to do it. And here, now, this is yesterday at about 7:41 p.m. These were the road conditions. All the black roads can't travel them, not open, not cleared. So, and this is up by me. There was no traveling. I really wish I could have gone to the grocery store, but I can't go. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We don't know. We just don't know. Oh, Sturgeon Bay, 24 inches. Oh, that's nothing. We got 33 now. Now, Donald Trump put this out. Never allow your attitude to be a liability. Be positive and strong. Set your mind on winning and keep it there. He's been doing that his whole life. Oh, look at here's tonight's show. This is the thumbnail for it. Look, it's Gerald handing out paychecks and Marl barrels and Bud Light. Uh-oh. Oh, we have to give him a talk about that Bud Light stuff. It's payday down here. Contact me today for your next job opportunity. Gerald the Dolphin. Oh, man. AI art is awesome. Look at that. Although I think he should have the cigarette between his lips and not in a hole in his bottom chin there. Look at that. AI has a couple little things to fix there, it looks like. So that's that. Scientists can't explain why collapsing an underwater bubble with a sound wave produces light. Well, they don't have to know. They just know it happens. There it is. It's a discovery, people. And look at this slime green AMX, 1969 AMX, big bad green. One of only 83 built. And my friend out in that I worked with at Hasbro, a great automobile artist, he had one of these, and it was just fabulous. It was incredible. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. Swinging dicks don't belong in women's spaces, only spaces. Judge Lawrence Van Dyke. He got in trouble for saying that, but hey, it's true. There's no place for swinging dicks. Only chicks. Only chicks, no swinging dicks in women's spaces. Pretty easy to figure out. And here's my 19 hours ago. And Mary House says, oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now the drift is over this railing here. Look at that. Wow. So weird. A DNA study suggests humans nearly went extinct 900,000 years ago. I could remember like it was only yesterday. With just about 1,280 individuals left to repopulate the planet. Well, good job, folks. You did it. You did it. You repopulated the whole darn planet. Thanks. We appreciate that. Keep up the good work. Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. Looking for investments. Oh, this is great. This is the first movie poster I've seen for it. This is great. For more money. Yeah. So funny. I can't wait. Coming out next year. Or this year or next year. And look at this. Wow, there are currently tornado, blizzard, winter storm, ice storm, severe thunderstorm, high wind, red flag warnings, freeze watches, freeze warnings, and extreme heat. And fire, too. Hazards. Well, lots of stuff. When someone helps you and they're struggling too, that's not help. That's love. That is. That's love. Thanks, Calvin. And thanks, Hobbs. This is great. Oh, Mud Rabbit would like this one. Just as Dale entered the clearing and discovered standing together the Loch Ness Monster, Bigfoot, and Jackie Onassis, his camera jammed. Oh, no. They'll never believe me now. Oh, yeah. They won't. Oh, if anyone gets a DM from me about canned meat, don't open it. It's spam. Thanks, puns. Oh, we needed that, didn't we? Republican Army put this out. The left mourned the death of one of these men, and the left celebrated the death of one of these men. The left is evil. Yeah, they are. And look at Hugo's Elvis. This is an Elvis tribute artist from Chicago. He won the Windy City's Elvis Tribute Grand Champion, and he's a really good Elvis impersonator. So if you have a chance, check him out. Oh, this is good. Ash Nabes put this out. My oldest son is scared, texting me that he doesn't want to get drafted. I'm terrified. But I don't share that with him. I comfort him while I scream inside. Are we effing great yet? And then just add laughter says, my daughter enlisted voluntary. She'll protect him. Yeah, she'll protect him. Don't worry. And look at all those closed roads. Look at that 11 hours ago. Look, this whole section of the state. Untraversable. Untraversable. Medical doctors should be outraged. Let's see. All that time, all that money, all that school, and you didn't even learn how the body works. Rockefeller medicine taught you bullshit. to shill their petroleum-based pharmaceuticals. Prescribing drugs is not health care. I agree. It is not. And, I'm not sure if this is true or not. It's leaked audio where he's telling his pilot of Air Force One, he asked him if he has kids, and it's just a very tender moment. This is the type of thing that Trump would say, but I'm not sure if it's true or not. Mystery deepens after millions of UFO investigation files vanish from Black Vault database following Trump disclosure call. Probably because they're going to release that and say that's their disclosure. But that was already out. Already out. A South Carolina aluminum plant jumped back to 100% manufacturing capacity with $125,000 a year jobs thanks to President Trump's tariffs. Look at that. Aluminum. Travel is not advised. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock-knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize. The Nobel Prize. There you go. I like it. Susie Wiles has breast cancer. Oh, look at this ad campaign that Wendy's has. Hot and crispy fries don't arch. Just saying. This is obviously a McDonald's French fry, making one half of the iconic arch and poking fun. Their French fries are so wilty that they arch. So funny. Anyone like our nationwide billboards this week? Very clever, I have to say. Although I will bet you anything McDonald's will try to sue them for using their logo, even though this is a French fry. They're sticklers for that. And there's that photo I just showed you. And happy 65th birthday to a comic book creator, artist, writer, Todd McFarlane, the creator of Spawn, and the one who brought Spider-Man from the bottom of the barrel to number one. He is an incredible artist. And and Spawn, wow. And I met him when he first started, and from humble beginnings, he really not only did he create Spawn and the action figures, but his action figures, the detail on the action figures is so incredible that by him releasing his action figures, everybody else that was making action figures had to step up and make theirs better than it was. So yeah. Oh, look at this from Puns. Blind date, raising the quality of puns. Oh, look at that. It figures. Look at that. Welcome to Minnesomalia. State funds, handing it out to all the illegals. All the illegals. Nothing can stop what is coming. Nothing. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, this was great. Remember this? Oh, that time ED 209 fired at Pee-wee Herman, who then magically leaped into the air and grabbed onto the stage lights before RoboCop showed up to save the day in 1988. It was epic. We didn't have internet, but we had stuff like that. And snow totals. Look at this. Sturgeon Bay, 33.2. Oh, Mountain got 34 inches. They beat us, but we got the second highest. Look at that. Oh my goonie. The shovels are selling like crazy, but they can't get to the store though. Can't get to the store. Target announces all cereals must be free from synthetic food dyes by the end of May. Hallelujah. And someone redid this meme and drew in Elon Musk. If free speech is a threat to your government is a threat to your country. Yes. And here's a great picture of Liverpool, from Liverpool, March 1960. And of course, it's Eddie Cochran in the middle. And this is Bill Feary. And who's the other guy? Bill Feary and Joe Brown. There's Eddie Cochran in the middle there. He inspired all of Europe or of England to be rockers. And yeah, including the Beatles. And that's it. That's that. That's the end of that. Now we get to go over here. Winnie's advertisement is hilarious, isn't it? It's so funny. Bless me. All right, let's go over to X because X is pretty cool. Too cool for school, you might even say. A little congestion still. Excuse me. And here we are over on X. And what's this? This is Conan at the Oscars.
It's the first time since 2012. First time since 2012 that there are no British actors nominated for Best Actor or Best Actress. Yeah. British spokesperson said, yeah, well, at least we arrest our pedophiles. So we got that going for us. It's the first time since 2012.
At least we arrest
first time since
pedophiles. Cuba's electrical grid went down. So they're in need of being rescued. Look at this. The Nazca mummy and Japan 5,000 years ago, 10,000 years ago, 11,000 years ago. But look, it's got this thing right here. It was reminiscent of the metal. The face is same structure. Interesting, you have to say. And here's Josephina without the Demetrius earth powder on her body. And that's what that looks like. So that's what the skin actually looks like with that white stuff taken off of it. But you can see the metal plate right here very clearly. A once living being, very strange, reptilian, you might even say. Very interdasting. Oh, look at this guy's going on a snowmobile, trying to make up the hill. Will he make it? Oh no! Oh, he's coming down. Watch out for your sled, dude. Nope.
Holy fuck, I picked the right one to film. Is he alive?
They cheer him. Yay!
Holy fuck.
Well, do you think anyone else is going to try after that? Oh my goodness. That's pretty freaky. Look at this. I climbed the greatest ancient stone structure hidden deep in a canyon. I don't know wherever this is. It doesn't say. But it looks pretty interesting. Look at that.
Thank you.
Wow.
Guys, take a look down here.
Look at that.
Barely.
Wow.
No, you guys almost killed me. You especially. Oh my God. The worst guys in the world.
High rise. Look how high up they are. That's crazy. Lost Zia. Found her.
crazy how big this really is, guys. It is hard to explain how big it is.
That big. We see how big it is. Why don't you tell us what country you're in? He doesn't say. You don't say. He didn't say. Why would you put something like
Guys,
this out?
this is the first time
and
I've
not
ever seen anyone show the tops of this building and how they...
Yeah. I don't know. No clue. Pro-choice, pro-planet, pro-science. This is great.
Hi, can you roll down the window? Hi, I'm Finn. I'm with the parking patrol here. And I saw that you have a pro-choice bumper sticker.
Yeah.
Okay, have you ever personally had an abortion?
No.
Okay, is this vehicle registered to you?
Are you the police?
No, I'm Finn. I'm with the parking patrol. And I just need to know who the vehicle's registered to.
Me?
Okay, it's not registered to your boyfriend.
I am not one of those.
Okay, so unfortunately, you can't have that sticker if you haven't personally had an abortion.
Oh my.
I know. Biden made it a hate crime before he left office. It's considered reproductive appropriation.
What?
Yes, you can't appropriate other people's personhoods or cultures for yourself. It's similar to identity theft.
What?
Yes. So if there's a couple options, I can either write you a ticket. It's $175, or you can scrape it off. Another option is if you're a woman, I won't have to give you a ticket.
I'm a woman.
You are?
Yeah.
When did you realize that?
Yesterday.
Yesterday you realized you're a woman?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a uterus?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, so unfortunately, if you don't have a uterus, you can't have an opinion on abortion. I know. It belongs to liberal women. So, is there any way you can maybe scrape it off? I don't want to give you the ticket, sir.
Okay, man.
Do you have something you could use to take it off?
I use my ID.
I don't know if you want to do that. Those are considered racist.
What?
Yeah, the ID. Do you have something else like a ice scraper? Or...
ID's racist.
Got it right now.
You do?
Yep.
You have a nice... Okay.
All right.
All right. Yeah. If you... I'll have to watch you, or else how would I know you took it off? Making any headway?
Yeah, man.
He gets people to take off their bumper stickers. Tells them a nice little white lie and gets them to do it by very calmly talking to them in their lingo so they can understand it. So funny. Josh Sider. So funny. Trying to start the week on a positive note. Check this out.
Now I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, it's time to feel good. Hey, all right now. It's time to feel good. Hey.
See, dogs like school too. How do you like that? I love it. Oh, look at this. She turned sadness into a smile. True winner. Watch this. Look at this. Beautiful. Isn't that sweet? Wow. She was so sad she didn't win. But then everyone was a winner that day. This guy's a winner too. This is great. We saw this a couple years ago, but it's gold.
I always wanted to do. You know how when you used to be a kid and you used to drive and you see a truck and you want to do like this and blow the horn? Let me see if I can get somebody to blow the horn. Wait a minute, what happened to the traffic? Where's the traffic? Oh, okay, we got it coming this way there for it. Hey, how y'all doing? Blow your horn. Blow your horn. Hoo hoo. They ain't paying me no attention. Hey, blow your horn. How you doing? Nobody love me. But here come a truck. I did it, man. I got one. Yeah, they go double.
Yeah, he did it.
I always wanted to do. You know how when you
something I always wanted to do. Isn't that amazing? See, it's never too late, folks. Go out there and make them honk their horn. Oh, this is great. Imagine school. Freshman punter. Look at this. A freshman punter was called up to varsity during the homecoming game, and this happens. Let's watch it over again. Fantastic. Fantastic. Wow. He'll be talking about that forever. Hey, maybe that was Al Bundy. What do you think about this guy who looks like Epstein? You think that's really him? Actually, this does not look much like him there. I think it's AI. This one does, but it could be AI. Look at this. Who needs a bridge? Wow. Look at this. Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Unbelievable. Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. That's Wonder Woman right there. Look at that. Wow. Sergeant Clifford Stone on aliens. And let's listen to Clifford Stone on aliens.
1989, we had cataloged 57 different species. You have individuals that look very much like you and myself that could walk among us and you wouldn't even notice the difference, except for some of the things that they might be able to go ahead, even in a dark room, and touch an object and go ahead and identify what color that object might be. They would have a heightened sense of smell, sight. The unique thing that I'd like to point out for the most part is that the entities that we did catalog were in fact humanoid. Now this created a situation where the scientific community was trying to figure out why that would be the case, because you would expect that if life evolved on other planets, that they would take on some type of other being, so to speak, not necessarily look humanoid or be bipedal such as we are. 1989, we had cataloged 57.
57, man. Here's something else, a difference between men and women. I never knew this before, but this is interesting. A man can't do that. Yep. Another thing that the trans people can't change. Yep. And what's this? Internet melting down after verified Jeffrey Epstein account suddenly appears on TikTok. Yes, I'm alive. Did you hear about this?
This just in, Jeffrey Epstein decides to join TikTok. It's a verified account. What a strange time we are living in. Oh, let's not forget the irony here that I am a legitimate artist and I can't even get verified, but a dead guy can. Don't believe me? See for yourself. And just for the record, today is Saturday, March the 14th, and it is 11 a.m. Ohio time. The account is less than 24 hours old, and it already has 725,000 followers and 2.6 million likes. Humans are weird. And the account follows two people.
Benjamin Netanyahu and President Trump.
That's not suspicious at all. So what do you think? Is it satire? Is it a joke? And if it is, how did they get verified? This just in, Jeffrey Epstein decides to join.
Isn't that interesting? And here's Skinny Bob again. Very little eyes. It's just they're in shadow. Yeah. That's another thing that makes me think it's real, because if it was made, they'd make it look more like what we think aliens look like. Right? Oh, look at this. We've seen this before here too, but cities on the moon.
No, you won't see Taco for a little bit. That are taking place even at the present time. Understanding that early history of the moon may mean an understanding of the early history of the Earth. And I think we're well on our way to a first order understanding of that history as a result of the program.
17 Houston, you just passed 2,000 miles.
2,000 miles. Human beings don't very often have a chance to see. The trend's been started in the last few years, and I suspect it will continue.
Roger, Jack.
Right. I think you can probably see a long chain of craters, which so far are visited by.
You're now 1,500 miles above the surface, and your climb rate was just computed at 295,000 feet per minute.
Sure glad they cleared the traffic out of the way.
Look at that. What could that be?
That's in the
Volcano cities.
and move you. The interior of the moon is more than just a possibility.
Isn't that interesting? Look at that. Look at that detail.
One of the reasons it becomes so interesting to man. It's the moon's frozen in a period of history 3 billion years and older, which is a period of history that we cannot recognize very readily on Earth.
Isn't that interesting? It's always been a mystery. This clip has been around for many, many years. I've seen it many times, and it's always just so bizarre. I mean, could it be photoshopped? I suppose it could be, but it looks legitimate to me. Yikes, looks like a whole lot of moon people. That's right. Truth Quest always brings the interesting. Well, thanks. Thanks, JJRSVL. Yeah, it's there's lots of interesting things out there. Oh, and did you see this? We talked about this. Time travel is fun. And this is that airship called the Trump, done a long time ago. And of course, Ingersoll Lockwood, the last president, and the marvelous adventures of Baron Trump. Why do time travelers keep trying to kill me? I'm just a realtor. Well, he's a developer. Alert, massive victory. Borders are Tom Homan confirmed that federal agents under President Trump's leadership have tracked down and accounted for more than 145,000 children out of 300,000 missing migrant children that were lost during the Biden-Harris administration. Now, Jon Stewart put this out. He says this is real. I cannot verify this. The AI pictures are just so easy to produce these days, and they look so real. There's just no way to tell. Oh, who knows? It might be real. We just don't know. And we don't know if this is an alien craft or a alien reproduction craft or one of our attempts at a disc-shaped flying object. I don't know. Thanks, Jon Stewart. We'll have to have you back again. Look at this. She just wanted to chill out in the rain. Isn't that incredible? She just went out to enjoy the rain and she ends up making a friend, a rain friend. Isn't that cute? Isn't that amazing? That's pretty cool. And what's this? Dorothy Izat. We talk about her here a lot, and she was featured on TV back in 1992, hard copy. Check this out.
Watch very closely, because if this video is what it's purported to be, you're looking at an alien in a spaceship.
You can clearly see figures in the window, and they turn their heads.
Already studied and authenticated by some photo experts, it's just one of thousands of dazzling images from what's been hailed as the greatest UFO story ever told. She remembers when it first happened on an otherwise ordinary afternoon back in 1974.
I looked up in the sky, and here was this enormous craft that looks like a huge gold, like diamond shaped thing up in the sky.
This is without a doubt the most remarkable piece of footage she shot.
Was where the aliens showed up.
It's an image that appeared during one of Dorothy's routine sky watches just recently.
And then I noticed that in the window, a couple of aliens in the window. So I said, oh dear, I can't see it. The light's so bright. I said, I need to film you. I said,
watch very closely, because if this video is what it's purported to be, you're looking at an alien.
And she was trying to say there, she was trying to videotape or get it on film, and it was too bright. She said, it's too bright. I can't film you. Can you turn the brightness down? They did. So just the interior light was on. That's how she got this picture. So very interesting. 30,000 feet of footage inside the craft, footage of the aliens, incredible stuff. Just absolutely incredible. Unbelievable, actually. It's so incredible. Oh, Epstein's Zorro Ranch, horror unearthed. They're digging for buried bodies right now as shocked victims expose being drugged, harvested for sex organs and sperm, and waking up to a mysterious medical equipment in a living nightmare.
Now searching the property, thousands of acres. The investigators are swarming Jeffrey Epstein's notorious New Mexico ranch after an email in the Epstein files claims 2 foreign girls were strangled to death during rough fetish sex. And Epstein ordered the bodies to be buried on the ranch. Like a lot of things in the Epstein files, that report is unconfirmed. But authorities are now searching the property, thousands of acres. The ranch has been a dark mystery for years, and people are finally talking. A New Mexico state rep told the Daily Mail this, quote, we have people coming forward saying they were drugged, had sex organs and sperm harvested from their bodies, and woke up around medical equipment, not knowing where they were or what happened to them.
Wow. And here's William Tompkins talking to Carrie Cassidy. William Tompkins, a great truth hero.
Okay, the Dracos you mean, or the reptilians?
Draco reptilian slash reptilian.
And I'm going to ask you what they all look like and all that, at some point.
Okay.
Because I know. Okay, let's get to when it was it Neil Armstrong landed on the moon, and he said that thing that you heard him say, and Michael wants to get real specific about this. So basically, there were 7 huge craft there, and you said on one of the shows out there, you said that the reptilians actually showed up beneath their craft, and they gave the thing.
Okay, they were parked around the side of the crater. Okay, they were not parked on it, they were floating above it. So there were hundreds of these 9-foot reptilian guys standing with their legs. Yeah, they were all the way across the underneath their vehicles.
Okay,
standing on the crater.
And what do they look like?
They're ugly looking, lizard, alligator type people. They got the same skin as the lizards got, okay? And terrible looking faces. But then they have the ability to shift and look like a human. All of them do, okay?
Okay, do you think Von Braun was a reptilian?
No.
You really don't?
No.
Okay.
Your president, yes.
Oh, what? Which one? George Bush Sr.? Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Bill Clinton and this guy you got got rid of. Yeah.
Yeah.
They all were.
Right.
Okay. So, and they all have this ability to make themselves look like real good-looking people.
And you're saying Trump isn't one?
No, he's not.
Well, that's a relief.
And and he knows more about.
And looks like they cut it a little short there. Very interesting. William Tompkins is a very credible witness. Never allow your attitude to be a liability. Be positive and strong. Set your mind on winning and keep it there.
Okay, the Dracos, you mean, or the...
Whoops. This is the moment a missing diver was found by his own family. Look at this.
Oh my God! Julie! Oh my God! Oh God! Oh my God, Julie! Oh!
They found their loved one in the ocean. Well, good thing they looked. Good thing they looked. And we've seen this before too. This is an older video, but so interesting. This guy he's building a Iron Man suit.
Marks the pinnacle moment for a top craftsman who has created the most movie-accurate Iron Man suit to date, earning him the title of the real-life Tony Stark among countless fans. His name is Alex, and his journey to this achievement has spanned nearly 6 years. While he couldn't build a true ARC reactor, he handcrafted a hydrogen reactor as a substitute. Notably, this is currently the world's only personal hydrogen reactor. With the hydrogen reactor in place, Alex was able to develop the suit's jet thrusters and cutters on the arm through plasma propulsion and hydrogen combustion testing. This part of the project took the most time and effort. To allow the suit's limbs to be controlled by the reactor, he built an aluminum steel framework equipped with muscle sensors. These sensors detect muscle movements and use a pneumatic system to control the suit. The pneumatics are powered by the high-pressure hydrogen from the reactor,
Look at that.
effectively mirroring Tony Stark's approach by using a single-core reactor to control all aspects of the suit. The suit's development is ongoing, with Alex integrating 3D printing, carbon fiber, and electroplating technology to make the suit as light and durable as possible. The fully completed Iron Man suit is expected to debut soon. How much do you think this suit would be worth?
That's incredible. Wow. That is so incredible. Let's listen to Trump. It's a short clip.
You invoke this
Well, we've
law?
been winning all along. Just
Why
saying.
I just want to ask you, why didn't you invoke this law in your first term? You could have taken in billions upon billions of dollars in your first term, but you waited until your second
Yeah,
term.
because in my first term, I was fighting lunatics like you who were trying to do things incorrectly and inappropriately to a president that was duly elected. And we did do certain tariffs in the first term. If you look at China, we took in hundreds of billions of dollars from China. But when COVID came, the last thing I was going to do is tell France and Italy and Spain and a couple of other countries that we're going to hit you with tariffs. We had to fight the COVID situation when that came. But if you look at my first term, we took in hundreds of billions of dollars worth of tariffs, but you people didn't cover it very well. Yeah.
You invoke this
Well, we've
law?
been winning all of.
You people didn't cover it very well. Oh, and this is a Pizzagate, a rundown of the whole Pizzagate thing that we already know all that. It's pretty disgusting stuff. Oh, this guy is a great motivational guy. Look at this. Let's listen to this guy. He's got some good things to say.
The truth is, you must keep going. I repeat, keep going. Why? Because you deserve to see what happens when all your hard work pays off. Keep going because you're stronger than you think. Keep going because each step forward brings you one step closer to your goals. Keep going because the best is yet to come. You need to understand you can't win all the time. And unless you lose, you haven't even tried. And if you fail, at least you'll fail falling forwards. For, you know, life is full of unexpected twists and turns. Things happen that you don't expect, that you could never have expected. So don't get too confident, even arrogant when you succeed, when you win and you're on a high. Equally important, you mustn't allow yourself to get down when you lose or fail. I mean, just remember, No matter how poorly you have performed, you're never hopeless. Keep going. Because the one thing you can be absolutely certain of is that the tables will turn. That's absolutely guaranteed. So in other words, if you're on a high, be humble. And if everything has gone wrong, be hopeful and keep going. Just remember, nothing ever stays the same. So the truth is, I repeat, you must keep going. The rewards will be there for you. Keep going.
You know, he could play that character in that Up movie. They're doing a live action. He looks a lot like that guy. Very good advice. Keep going. Just keep going. Look at this. The most chill mailman ever. He's got these turkeys following him. He doesn't really care. Keeping him company. Isn't that sweet? Well, they're not attacking him. Isn't that funny? Too funny. Oh, look at this little porcupine. Look at this.
Hi, honey. She's like, I saw you looking out the window and I'm hungry and you weren't coming out fast enough. So can you get down, honey?
Isn't he cute? Look at that guy.
Sorry, I was cutting up your apples. I'm sorry. Come here. I haven't seen you in like forever. Do I get a leg hug?
Leg hug. Aw.
There you go, honey. Aw. I'm so happy to see you, Sin.
Cindy.
So happy to see you.
Cindy's her name.
There's Cindy. Hi, Cindy.
Isn't that cute? Aw. Pretty cute. Al Gore is finally going to pay for his ridiculous claim that he invented the internet. He's being sued. That's cool. Yeah. This guy, Barone, is the originator. So he's paying money. Oh, in 1990, 60 Minutes dropped a wild report on human cloning. Look at this. 1999. Was it 1990 or 1999?
Strictly speaking, it would be legal to clone me, for example, tomorrow. And this is the place it's most likely to happen, a leading IVF clinic outside of New York. Behind those walls, there are people with the technology, the ability, and the desire to genetically engineer human embryos, to be the first in the world to successfully clone a human being.
There's no doubt that human beings will be cloned.
Dr. Jacques Cohen, a leader in his field, simply needs the approval of his clinic's ethics committee to make history. So if I had the money, you had the permission, you could clone me tomorrow.
Well, I wouldn't say tomorrow. It will take a year or two. We could clone you probably within 2 years.
What you're seeing here is an actual cloning taking place at the research facility in Scotland that pioneered the technique. In theory, it's blindingly simple. Here, it's an animal. But just as easily, you can take a cell from a human. A scraping of skin will do. Then, get an egg from a female, remove the nucleus and fuse the two with a spark of electricity. And ta-da, you have an embryo.
Wow.
Implant the embryo in a woman, and 9 months later, you have a carbon copy of the person from whom the skin scraping was taken.
Wow. Wow. That's incredible. That was either 1990 or 1999. I got two different 1990, 1999. So I don't know which one. Either way, it was in the past. We've seen this footage here before too. Two UFOs following the space shuttle.
This is Houston. Say again, sir. I'll advise it. Copy that. Lost clear. 7, go ahead.
Isn't that wild? Yeah, they were always being buzzed. Look at this. This is incredible sculpture. Look at this. It's optical illusion. Look at that. Artificial depth. Look at that. That's incredible. Crazy, huh? I like it a lot. Massimo puts out a lot of really interesting things. That's fantastic. Fantastic. And here's some UFOs forming a crop circle. August 2000. Someone films British helicopter chasing orbs over these fields. Remember this? No audio. There's the orb flying by. A helicopter following it. Very interesting. Is it a bird? Could be a bird, I suppose. But maybe a bird from another planet in a little round spaceship. Egg-shaped, maybe, even. There you go. 25 years ago, 26 years ago, Donald Trump said this.
Thank you very much. I've had a lot of offers, and sadly, it's all been very recently, to go into Cuba on deals, business deals, real estate and other deals. And I've rejected them on the basis that I will go when Cuba's free. As you know, and the people in this room know better than anyone, putting money and investing money in Cuba right now doesn't go to the people of Cuba. It goes into the pockets of Fidel Castro. He's a murderer. He's a killer. He's a bad guy in every respect. Castro's jails are full of dissidents, as you know very well. His graveyards are full of patriots, and his government is full of thugs. And it's inconceivable to me when I see the weak stance taken by our current administration, especially with the spirit in this room, because the spirit of the Cuban people is beyond any spirit that I've seen by any people. And I've been watching it for a long time. And we can't allow him to get away with this program of coming to this country, hiring our best consultants, hiring our best lobbyists, and all of a sudden, senators and various other people miraculously are on the side of Fidel Castro. And now the battle is almost getting tougher. And it should be a battle that would be won or almost won by now. The point is that things can turn around, and they can turn around very rapidly. I believe that you will have victory. I believe you'll have victory sooner rather than later. And you will win. You are going to win. And I'm going to be down here and I'm going to watch you win. I don't know what capacity I'll be. I'll either be the greatest developer in the country or the greatest president that you've had in a long time. I'm not sure. This trip has been very unusual. I've learned a tremendous amount. Jorge has taken me to I have met more Cubans than I knew existed. And they are great people. And now I'm friends, and I'm going to be here whenever you need me. If I could meet Castro right now, I'd have personally 2 words for him. Adios, amigo. We'll see you very soon. Thank you very much. Terrific people. Thank you.
Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? 13-year-old attempts epic 10 trash can bike jump, 1976.
Who set aside today to prove to all he could jump over 10 trash cans with his Junker Special. Terry has worked and planned 3 years to reach the 10 trash can moment very intently the past 6 months. Last week, he jumped 8 cans. His crew, 3 buddies and his brother, worked until 6 this morning getting his bike in shape. The bike? Oh, nothing too special. Made from the parts of several other bikes with special balloon tires. I'm told the special tires help break the fall in the event of a nosedive. There was a small dedicated few on hand for the great moment: Mom, Grandma, and neighborhood friends. Terry, now wearing his orange jumpsuit loaned to him by his mom, sat psyching himself up while the crew worked diligently setting up the jump. Mom on the sidelines, camera in hand. And of course, the media, waiting for this moment of drama on the southeast side of Indianapolis to take place.
Wow. The news is there and everything. We never had the news.
Getting yourself tested up, is that right?
Yeah.
How's it going to look for you?
It's going to be all right. I'll make it.
Is it? Okay, let's go at it.
Lucky landing. Yeah.
Right on.
Let's see. What's that?
Let's catch this great moment again in slow motion.
In slow motion. The agony of defeat. Oh no, here it comes in slow motion even. Nope, there's lamp and everything. Oh my goodness.
How you feel?
All right.
You hurt yourself, did you?
No.
What happened?
Maybe my arm.
What happened?
Couldn't get going fast enough. Too big of bearings.
When are you going to try it again?
Next Monday.
Next Monday. Okay, we'll look for you there.
All right, thanks.
Get the shoulder pad.
That was young Terry. He made a valiant effort. Didn't quite make it this time, but as he said, he'll be back next Monday. Barbara Boyd for the news, Channel 6.
Must have been a slow news day. Oh, this is great. This only took the only way today's generation will talk.
It's been in there 8 hours. Hasn't said a word.
8 hours.
I can make him talk.
Look, man, I already told your partner, okay? I'm not talking. Dude, come on. What are you doing?
This is great. On air.
So, robbing the bank and shooting 2 security guards. I mean, that must be pretty hard, right?
Right, no, so it's actually pretty easy.
He's been in there 8 hours. Hasn't said a word. I can make it.
He just wanted to be on a podcast to talk about it. That's hilarious. Oh, Rothmus put that out. That's crazy, man. Isn't that good? I think that is good. Oh, wow. This sheriff has a sense of humor. Oh, did you hear about this? Corey Brown, under sheriff. We have been made aware of multiple coyotes sightings within Monroe County. Typically, coyotes are nocturnal, but it is not uncommon to see them during the day. Merely seeing one is not reason to call 911. However, there are certain behaviors that are cause for alarm. Specifically, coyotes carrying any product marked Acme, coyotes dropping anvils from hot air balloon, coyote posting signs such as detour or free bird seed, coyotes in possession of a giant magnet, coyote in possession of a catapult, coyote detonating TNT, coyote on roller skates with rockets attached. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. Please call 911 immediately if you witness any of the above behavior. Oh, Yes. Oh, look what they found on the Mars, and they're not turning around to look at it. Oh, we're that's old news. We're not going to go look at that. Why wouldn't you look at that? Look at that. It's probably a piece from the lander, right? Oh, it wiggled loose. There it is. Wow. Now, do you think if they do another Mars landing of a rover, maybe they should send one of Tesla's robots to kind of like maintain the thing? He could ride it. It'd be kind of cool. And he could go back and check out stuff. Mashup, not AI, of Anne Margaret and Desi Arnaz Jr. dancing to Prince's Kiss. This is pretty good. Of course, they aren't really, but...
Yeah, I wanna be your fantasy. Maybe you could be mine. You just leave it all up to me. We could have a good time. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. Don't have to be cool. Rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your hands to time in your kiss. Yes. I feel this. Women like girls rule my world, so they rule my world. At your age, mama, not your shoe size, maybe we could do the twirl. You don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude. You just leave it all up to me. My love will be your fool. Yeah, you don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool. You rule my world. I'm not the jealous type. I just want your extra time, your kiss.
Oh, whatever song they were doing, it synced up pretty well, don't you think? That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Did you see this? Who gave Trump that cowboy hat? Who gave us a Grok image? Let's check it out. Let's check it out. The left is melting down over this White House post. Oh, yeah, this is great. Let's start over here.
All right, they did it again. The White House with another banger video that is the left absolutely melting down. You have to watch this.
Strike to claim it. A strike to claim it. And he got it!
Here comes the heat from the USA. Pins down. What a strike.
All right. There that is. Oh, Pam Bondi, let's reopen the case that knocked Joe Scarborough out of politics. In 2001, Joe Scarborough, a creep, killer, resigned 6 months after re-election to Congress due to rumors he was having an affair with an intern. The dead body of intern Lori Klastanudis was then found in his office. Her suspicious death was dismissed as an accident. Open it. Reopen it. If elections are secure, explain how this happens. Why do we need voter ID? Because in the 2020 election, 163 Democrats used this one address to cast a vote for Joe Biden. Oh, look at this. You got it. You think the golf ball is right in. Wow. You see that? Only guys would do this. Women would never do this. Thank goodness for guys. Oh, look at this. A tire.
Do you see that?
Yes, Mom. Yes.
That's beautiful. Oh my God, Al. Holy fuck.
The tire's still going.
Look at it.
Crazy. That's dangerous.
Please get out of the road.
Oh, there we go. It's good now. Here it goes. Here it goes.
Dude.
Bye. No, it's coming back.
It's coming back. Okay, I'm gonna go slow. I'm gonna put on the flight.
Whoa.
Jesus. It's on the other side.
No.
Oh no. Oh no. It's on the left side.
Okay.
It's on the left side. Coming back.
I don't know. It's gonna take a merge. Oh no.
It's gonna go down.
Okay.
Hopefully not in the middle of the road.
Okay, we're passing the tire.
Go to the left. Go to the left. Bye bye tire.
Bye-bye, tire.
Holy shit! It's taking the exit.
He took the exit. Oh no, where's he gonna go? Oh,
safety very seriously, which is why we're excited to have a
Look at
hole
this.
that needs to be filled. The city of Kenosha takes public safety very seriously, which is why we're excited to launch our new Show Us Your Hole public safety initiative. To participate, simply send us a picture of your hole along with its location and the tagline, "Come fill my hole." We will dispatch our crews to service your hole in a prompt and professional manner. Your satisfaction is our priority. Have a hole that needs to be filled. The city of Kenosha takes public safety very seriously.
Oh my! I bet that copywriter's gonna get. Well, maybe he might get a raise or he might get fired. I don't know. What do you think? Best video I've seen all day. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, this is great.
Can the 40 to 60-year-olds please take over?
Hell no, absolutely not. We've been working since we were 8. We've had paper routes at sunrise, mowing lawns at noon, bagging groceries by night. No, we don't want to take over. We want to sit down. For the first time in our lives, some of our kids are moving out. You understand what that means? That means for the first time in over 30 years, we might only be responsible for ourselves. And frankly, we don't even want to be responsible for that. We've been in crisis mode since Reagan was on TV and the microwave was considered advanced technology. We raised ourselves, then our siblings, then our kids. Some of us are even taking care of our parents. Then we raised the morale of every job where management said, hey, we're a family here, and then cut our damn benefits. and now you want us to run the world? Hell no. We are in our minimal maintenance, maximum sarcasm era. We don't want power. We want peace. We want to drink our coffee while it's hot. We want knees that don't sound like microwave popcorn. We want to not be the emergency contact. We are not interested in leadership. We are interested in lower back support. You don't want us in charge anyways. You know what our strategy would be? Fix it. If you don't fix it, duct tape it. If you can't duct tape it, hit it with a stick. If that don't work, get a bigger stick and maybe a hammer. We are the generation that survived hose water, secondhand smoke, and emotional neglect. You think we're going to host town halls at night about feelings? No, we're tired, we're seasoned, we're sarcastic, and we're finally gloriously approaching the phase of our lives where the only person we're legally obligated to manage is ourselves. You want us to take over? We did for 30 years. Now it's your turn. We'll be over here stretching, hydrating, and minding our own damn business.
Isn't that good? Isn't that good?
Tax appointment we just left. Because of Trump and the big, beautiful bill, we are getting back 6 times the amount that we got last year. 6 times the amount. $25,000 in overtime, tax-free. We're allowed more deductions on our mortgage. This is insane. Rich, did you ever think?
Never.
Oh my God.
I was driving down here. I was going to do an over-under with you. And I was like, man, let's see what the over-under, maybe do $10,000.
Yeah, I'm not. Blown out of the fucking water. Blown out of the water. Insane. Like, we knew we were going to get a little more back because we got married. So that adds a little. But never did I think. Ever. That fucking, oh my God. Thank you, Trump. Thank you, Donald Trump. I cannot believe people are bitching about this.
Also, a word of warning: when you go fishing, watch out, because she obviously got a fish hook stuck in her lip here, and those are nasty to get out. I can see why she hasn't taken it out yet, but I mean, she should probably go to the doctor and get that thing removed. Don't you think? Throw choice, throw low. He is again.
Hi. Yeah. I'm with the parking enforcement here, and I saw that you have a rainbow bumper sticker.
Yes.
Are you gay?
No.
Okay. Who owns this vehicle?
My husband and I.
Your husband and you? Is he homosexual?
No.
Okay. Unfortunately, you can't have that sticker if you're not gay. Yeah, it's considered orientation appropriation.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not. It was made a law under Biden, and it's actually a hate crime.
Oh my goodness.
I know. So I will have to write you a ticket. It's just a small fine. It's like $150.
Please don't.
I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, ma'am. I just enforce them. And the rainbows do belong to the homosexuals now. So I'll have to give you the ticket unless you can take it off.
I'll take it off.
You will?
I'll take it off.
Okay. Do you have something you can maybe take it off with? Or?
I'll use my key. It's right there.
Okay. That might scratch your vehicle.
I'll get it off.
Okay. So would you be able to maybe do that now? Because
I'll do it now.
Okay. And yeah, that key does look a little sharp. How's your day going besides that, ma'am?
It was going great.
He's getting people to take off their bumper stickers. This is so awesome. It's so funny. Here's this kid from a long time ago. You ever see this kid?
What did you think about the ride?
It was great. And apparently, I've never been on live television before, but apparently sometimes I don't watch the news because I'm a kid, and apparently Grandpa just gives me a remote after we watch the Powerball.
It's the Powerball.
Tell me about the ride. What did you think about the ride?
Well, it was great.
Why?
Because apparently you're spinning around, and apparently every time you get dizzy, that's all you do is get dizzy. Yeah. And I've never ever been on live television. I never ever be on live television. Are you excited? Yeah, and apparently I only went down the super slide. When I went down the one, I was scared half to death. I just freak out.
Okay. What I need his name. Hold on. Yep. Hold on. I'm just gonna ask him. What's his name? Noah. Noah. What's your last name?
Deck Ritter.
How do you spell his last name?
Ritter, R-I-T-T-E-R.
Okay. Where are you guys from?
Wilkes-Barre.
Wilkes-Barre. All right, buddy. Good stuff. Have fun.
Isn't that sweet? I think we're going to end it right there, folks. I want to thank you all for coming along on this quest for truth. And there's Kathy says, good night, everyone. And all right. I guess I got to put my little message here. Thank you all so very much. My keyboard's working. Thank you all so very much. Oops, I had caps lock on, but that's okay. Got my spaces back. Oh yeah, look at that. My return button works too. How do you like them apples? Oh yeah. Too cool for school. Chrono Viewer says, great show, Aaron. Oh, look, it's Operation Shutdown. I will keep my camera pointed to the sky so I can take a picture of that crazy UFO and come out of the Truth Quest and talk about it. All right. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Skylark says, thank you, Aaron. And I said, thank you also very much. And JJ says, good night, Truth Questers. Good to see you here. And Cap 78 Pack, great show once again, Aaron. God bless you. Stay safe and warm. Prayers up, much love, and peace in. Thank you very much, Peggy. And Skylark says, good night, fellow Truth Questers. And the BK, best wishes all. Thank you. And Operation Shutdown says, peace in, world peace, baby. Yeah, that's right. He knows all my lines. All righty then. We'll see you on Wednesday because we do this Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays because we're just downrange of strange, where the outrageous is contagious and the paranormal is the new normal. So do like Operation Shutdown and keep your cameras and your phones pointed to the sky so you can take a picture of that crazy UFO and come on to the Truth Quest and talk all about it. Oh, I found another one of my gravity generators. So now, there's only one down there and I got two of them. I got to find the other one now. All right. We'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you again. And peace in world peace, baby. Yeah. Oh. And Cap 78 Pack says, good night, everyone. See you Wednesday, Aaron. Awesome. All right. Take care. Peace in. See you Wednesday.